with us. We're going to be treated to a gorgeous day for baseball on the show. It's the Chicago White Sox and the Los Angeles Angels. Just about set to go now. And today's starting pitcher, Jaime Maria.
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
Here's Tim Anderson. Pitch misses, and it's 2-1. Swing and a ball popped up and just foul. Pitch misses and the count is filled up. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. Runner on at first with one gone. And next to hit for the Sox, Luis Robert. Swing and a base hit. Around second is Anderson. Throw into third. Not in time. He's safe.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Swing and a miss. And that's strike two.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
On a line. That's down. One hops off the wall. Coming home. Cut off. Now a throw home. It's off the mark, and he scores. And they take a 2-run lead. Andrew Vaughn now.
Number 25, Andrew Vaughn.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
Foul ball. Another 2-2 upcoming. And a pitch. Got him swinging.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
And here is Gavin Sheets. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Next pitch is outside. And down on strikes he goes. Good job at damage control right there. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this two. Back here at the ballpark, and today's starting pitcher, Lucas Giolito. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure. He's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
And a base hit up the middle.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Well, Boog, you remember back in 2020, Lucas Giolito threw that no-hitter against the Pirates. He struck out 13, and the only base runner he allowed was on a walk in the 4th inning. I tell you what, if I was on the Pirates, he'd had a perfect game.
Ward aboard here at first with nobody out. Next pitch misses. Counts full, 3-2. In the air, center field. Robert moves under it. He's got it, and there's one away.
Batting third.
Here's Mike Trout. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. At the belt and fires.
That's the ball.
And that's ball four.
That's ball four. Take your base.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
So one out with two aboard. Here's Mike Moustakas to hit. And now the count is even. You know, we talk so much about how guys prepare for a start. For Giolito, one of the things that's really cool, he actually uses scouting reports and then plays MLB The Show to execute how he's going to go about attacking hitters. Brandon Drury to the plate. Ball to strike. The pitch. That misses off the outside edge. So the night before his start, he effectively goes over the lineup he anticipates he's going to face and plays the game. So he goes through an entire opposing lineup on MLB The Show, utilizing his own scouting report the team provided. Matt Thaiss up next. Two outs, couple of base runners at first and second. Hard hit left side. In time to Vaughn. That's the inning. So they strand a pair. Second inning set to go. Stepping in the long ball threat, Jake Burger. The next pitch misses. 3-2 now. Time to check on our umpires. Earl Hendricks calling balls and strikes.
Yeah, well-liked umpire, Boog. Pretty consistent with his zone, so if you're familiar with him and how he works, you won't get too surprised by anything. Sometimes he'll give a little bit off the corner, but nothing too crazy at all.
And now, Zach Remillard. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see these guys a lot.
Yeah, Boog, these guys are all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with some of these guys.
Next one just misses. And that's ball three. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all four guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Swing and a pop-up. Drury settles under it. He makes the grab, and there are two outs.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
So the lineup flips over. Andrew Benintendi steps to the plate for the White Sox. 0 for 1 after striking out looking to start the game. And it is 2-1. Berea checks on first, and he's back in standing. That misses the zone. 3-1. And that one ripped into right. Fair ball. And that rolls into the corner. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now.
He was all over that one. Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases.
That's a base hit as a run scores. He's in there. And they're up by 3. Here's the tag, and he's out. But one run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Here at Shibe Park, we head to the bottom of the second. Here's the catcher, Matt Theis. Can't field it cleanly, but the throw to first gets him easily, and that's the first out. Hunter Renfroe at the plate.
The right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
One down, base is empty. That's off the mark, and now 3-1. Swung on, belted. Jimenez ranging back, looking up. That one is gone. Hunter Renfroe hits one out, his 14th of the year, and they're on the scoreboard. It's 3-1.
Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
Eduardo Escobar, El Caballo up to hit. Swing and a miss, and the count 1-2. To the right side, and he handles it himself for the out.
Batting ninth.
2 outs, base is empty. David Fletcher, the next to hit for the Angels. The line to kick the pitch. Now a screamer into the outfield. Sheets makes the grab, and that is that. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. All set for the start of the inning, and now it's Luis Robert.
The center fielder, Luis Robert.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
And a pitch.
That's a ball.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And he beats it. He's safe.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity. Right on top of it.
And now here is Gavin Sheets. The 2-1. There's a swing and a drive. Out of here. Gavin Sheets goes deep. His 9th homer of the year, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 5-1. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident.
Here's a big power threat. Jake Berger. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Sebi Zavala steps to the plate for the White Sox. Flied out his first time. Kicks and fires. And now 2 balls and a strike.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Just missed.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Swings and misses, and we're filled up. That one ripped. And it one-hops the wall. 1 run is in. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play. It's 7-1. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. So the Angels turn to their bullpen for a new pitcher, Tucker Davidson.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
And that'll fall for a base hit. Run comes in from second. It's 8-1.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get into scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
Runner at first with 2 away. So up next for Chicago, Tim Anderson. And that's a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Luis Robert now. And now 2-1. The pitch. Strike on the inside corner. Benintendi on second. Anderson on at first with 2 down. Next one is off the plate. And the count's full. On the ground. And it gets by him. Here's the throw to the plate. It's offline, and he scores. And it's an 8-run lead. So 2 on with 2 away. Eloy Jimenez now. Falling behind 2-1. First and second, 2 down. That's in there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Got him. And he's down on strikes for the second time today. Set for the bottom of the third. Now it's the Angels leadoff man, Taylor Ward.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Ward tries to hold up, appeal to first, and Woody Keller right on it. Says he held up. And here it comes. Got it by him for the K.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information. But the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. Back-to-back strikeouts. Here's Trout. He reached out a walk his first time. Next pitch inside.
That's a ball.
Ball 2. And the right-hander deals. In the air on the infield. Vaughn gets under it. Puts the squeeze on that one. And that's the third out. No runs. On to the fourth. And now the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn.
First baseman, number 25, Andrew.
And a 1-2.
Vaughn.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. And it's even up. Stays alive. Here's a 2-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And that's the first out.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
3-2 now.
Count is full.
In the air, left side. Ward makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Now the third baseman, Jake Berger. He's 0 for 1. And he deals.
2-1.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Here comes a pitch. And that's outside.
3-1.
Line drive, base hit, right field. Around first, heading for 2. Renfroe throws to second, and he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Now
That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
And now Zach Remillard.
Ball.
Next pitch is outside, and that's ball 3. And a swing and a miss. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. The White Sox leave 1. Welcome back. And here's the first baseman, Mike Moustakas. The wind of the pitch. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Swing and a miss. He swung over top of the curveball.
Oh, that's pretty much the dream 2-strike curveball. If you're the pitcher, hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound. I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Absolutely hammered that baseball very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
And now 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
And that's in for a strike.
2-2.
Two now. Struck him out without a swing. Fastball to letters froze him for strike 3. Now it's Hunter Renfroe. He's already homered in this one. The pitch. Renfroe started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and yes, he offered at it. Drury leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That one is absolutely belted. Robert going back on it. Back some more. And gone. He circles the bases, and they're chipping away. It's 9-3.
He got on plane with that high fastball, and look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that pitch.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Eduardo Escobar. Grounded out his first time. Check swing, and that's a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a 2-1 on the way.
Ball outside.
So I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
He swings and fouls one off. Payoff pitch. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Up the middle, Remillard. Tosses to first. Fletcher retired. And that is the inning. 2-run shot for the Angels this inning. It's now. We go to the top of the 5th. And here's the catcher, Seby Zavala. And a pitch.
Ball.
Activity in the bullpen. Sam Bachman up and loosening in the pen. And the 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And the pitch. Hammered, base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Now it's Andrew Benintendi to hit. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
The batter, number 7, shortstop.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Tim Anderson.
Beautiful swing in his last at bat, opposite field knock.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
You know, these White Sox, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Way inside, gets out of the way.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Can't glove it cleanly. Flip to the pitcher is in time. He keeps his composure and they get the out.
Up next to the White Sox, the center fielder, Luis.
And now the center fielder, Luis Robert. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Zavala at third. Benintendi over at second with 1 down. The 1-1 is fouled off. One and 2 here. Battling here as he fouls it away. Next offering is down low.
Ball.
And the count is 2-2. On a line, base hit. 1 run is in. The throw into second. He pulls into second as 2 runs score on the play.
The batter.
Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
They bring a young arm out. Dives and he can't hang on. Not in time. He's safe.
The first baseman, number 25.
And up next for Chicago, Andrew Vaughn. 2 on, 1 out. Just missed. Two and 1 now. Good eye right there. Strike 2. And a base hit into right center field. In comes the runner from third. It's 12-3. In there safely.
A couple of singles back to back. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And down on strikes. That's out number 2. Jake Berger steps to the plate for the White Sox. The 1-1. That one ripped left field. Gone. He'll touch them all. His 18th home run of the season, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 15-3.
For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Chris Davinsky.
And he's been really shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of hard contact, not a lot of hits, period.
On the ground to the left. Tosses to first. Third out. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run. Here's the left fielder, Taylor Ward. And a 1-1. Drilled to left center. Way back there. And that is gone. A solo shot. Home run number 10 of the year. It's 15-4. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. With such an emphasis on launch angle, a low curveball plays right into the hands of those guys at the plate. Really good job of going down there and letting that swing work to get it back up into the air.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. That one to first.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Next offering misses, and the count is even 2-2. Activity in the pen for the White Sox. Jesse Schultz up and throwing. Santos getting loose as well. And that one hammered way back there. And out of here. Another one. Back-to-back homers. And they slice into the lead. It's 15-5. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make Jesse Schultz on the pitch out of the pen here.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Swing and a miss, and it's a full count now. Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. He'll circle the bases, and they cut into the deficit. It's 15-6, and their 5th home run of the game.
Some things in this sport are contagious, Boog, and right now for these guys, clearly it's the long ball. Back-to-back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. Pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not, but I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
Next offering is in the dirt. Left-hand batter waits. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Moose leads off second with nobody out. Fly ball pretty well struck right field. That's back. And it is gone. A 2-run shot. Home run number 15 on the year. And they close the gap. It's 15-8.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched. taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Gregory Santos will take over here.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Nope. Ball.
Pitch misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Base hit.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Now it's Hunter Renfroe. The 1-1 is fouled off. Nobody out. Runner at first. The punch out there, and 1 away. Eduardo Escobar now at the plate.
Showed a really nice opposite field approach in his last at bat.
Line drive, and that's just foul. The 2-2 on the way. Good eye right there. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. Here's David Fletcher. The 1-1 is fouled off.
He's mixing his pitches really well late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Back here in Philadelphia, and now the catcher comes up to him. Sebi Zavala. And he dodges that fastball. In there at the knees. And that is strike 2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Clearly he was geared up for the fastball right there. Maybe got a little jumpy and excited out of the hand, but he certainly didn't miss a stitch.
Smoked on the ground a second. On to Moustakas. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Andrew Benintendi steps up. Right-hander kicks, deals. Outside.
2-1.
Ripped on a line. And Benintendi is out. And there's 2 down. Tim Anderson steps to the plate for the White Sox. The 1-1. That one
That's
missed.
2-1.
Two balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets a. Back here at the ballpark, now the left fielder, Taylor Ward. And that is cut on and missed.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And it's 1-2. Oh, great stop. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Man, oh man, that ball was absolutely smoked. Triple-digit exit velocity. He dives, and I'm just shocked that the ball stayed in his mitt. Looked like he was going to put a hole in his glove.
Going to count 1-2.
1-2 is the count.
That one drifts inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Righty delivers. And that skips in the dirt.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
And 1-2.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
The 1-2. Ripped on a line to center. And a base hit. The throw to third. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. One down. Mike Moustakas, the next to hit. That's hard hit on the line. And that one pulled down by Jimenez. Runner tags for home. In comes the run from third. And they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hit softly on the ground to third. In time to Vaughn. Inning over. So a run on 1. And welcome back. Here's the center fielder, Luis Robert. 2-2 now. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, you know, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
Swing and a miss. It's 2-2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. That's going back. Back some more. And that one's gone. He sends it out of here. His 11th of the year, and they add a run. It's 16-9. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
Hit in the air, right field. Renfroe hauls it in, 2 away. Gavin Sheets digs in now. 2 down, nobody on. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Renfroe puts the squeeze on that one, and that is that. Eloy Jimenez helps out the pitch. Here at Shibe Park, here's the catcher, Matt Theis. That misses the zone. 2-2. Movement for the White Sox in their bullpen. Tanner Banks appears to be getting ready, and I'm sure he's feeling some nerves. This would be his major league debut. Got him looking for the strikeout. He's got to be frustrated with that call. And next for the Angels, Hunter Renfroe. And that one upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high. Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
And it gets by him. Sheets to third.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Next to hit, David Fletcher. 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Jimenez trying to get there. Squeezes it. Runner tags from third. He's in on the sac fly, and they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
And that's too high.
Hey, partner, how's your scorecard looking right now?
A little dicey, kind of hieroglyphics style at the moment. You know what it's like, Singy? Remember our trip to London, Yankees and Red Sox in 2019? I think there were 50 runs scored in the two games combined. My scorecard was ugly for that series. To second, but way too late, safe there. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
White Sox going with a new arm, Tanner Banks.
Well, he's been excellent against lefty.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. 2 minutes. Jacob Webb comes on now. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Jake Berger steps to the plate for the White Sox. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
On the ground, right side. On to Moustakas. One up, one down.
Up next for the White Sox.
So up next, Zach Remillard.
Zach Remillard.
The next offering misses. 2-1. Action in the Angels bullpen. Aaron Loop getting loose out there. And that's down and away.
3-1.
The 3-1. There's a strike.
Count is full.
Swings and misses. Pulled the string on the changeup. Sebi Zavala getting ready to hit. There's a 1-1.
Ball.
Slice to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that. Welcome back. Bottom of the inning. And now the center fielder, Mike Trout. Here's a 1-1. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one's carrying. Gone. His second home run of the game, and they inch closer. It's 16-11. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. High fastballs, especially with good velocity, can be really hard to catch up to. But he stays tall. His top hand works extremely well, and he absolutely clobbered it.
At the plate, Mike Moustakas.
No, that
one inside. 2 balls and a strike. Just missed. Bullpen activity starting up now. Ronaldo Lopez, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. In for a strike, and the count's full.
Count.
And there's ball 4.
A great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Hits the fence. And now runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong, balanced swing, and a fraction of an inch different on the bat, and it is probably out of here.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. That one ripped, and it's gone. Home run number 5 on the season, and they tack on 3. It's 16-14.
Just relentless. This team will not quit. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
New pitcher for the White Sox, Keenan Middleton.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Next pitch misses, and a count 2-1. And that one off the outside edge.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
And he walked him. How big a deal is that walk?
I don't think it's a big deal, because if you pitch to the previous hitter with the power he has, he can hit a home run. I think it was a calculated walk. We'll see how it pays off here.
And that one almost got him. Renfroe on at first, nobody out.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
The tying run at the plate. Gets a piece and stays alive. Tying run at the plate. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
2-2 now. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And the batter now, David Fletcher.
David Fletcher.
Ball on a strike. Just off the inside edge.
2-1.
Swing and a ball popped up. Remillard on the run, sends it over to first. There to beat him by an eyelash. And next for LA, Taylor Ward. Two outs. Ripped on the ground to second. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Looked to me like he got on the side of the ball a little too much right there. Maybe a little too casual as well with the throwing motion. And when you don't stay on top of the ball and really get out front and finish with a good release point, it's very easy to lose control of it to either side.
White Sox going with a new arm, Joe Kelly.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Struck him out looking. But the long ball was worth. Now into the ball game on defense, Andrew Velasquez. And man, they're asking a lot of him to play completely out of position.
Velasquez.
The wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss. 2-2. The pitch goes down swinging for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3. Tim Anderson steps to the plate for the White Sox. 1-1 now. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
And here is Luis Robert. Next one off the plate inside. And it's a full count.
Full count.
Anderson leads off first with one away. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They fired in quickly, So it's 1st and 2nd with only one away.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
In the dirt, 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
On the ground, 2 ball. Quick feed to second for 1, and that's 2. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Kendall Graveman.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
They say it went. 2-2 now. Wouldn't chase that time.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Into center. Sheets pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one away. Mike Moustakas now at the plate. Right-handed reliever. And a count 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And that one pulled down by Jimenez. Now it's the second baseman, Brandon Drury. Kicks and deals. That misses.
2-1.
Now 2 balls and a strike. It's strike 2.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Comes a 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. In the air out towards right center. Robert moves under it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the White Sox slug their way to a win in this one.
Just an absolute slugfest. Not a good day to be a pitcher. There are going to be a lot of sore necks. Guys